Nyantechwa maybe I'm discovered for Europe akoma busuafo for Ghana no me use tap send no fee mobile money transfer easy convenient fast and sounds so free won't you she me discover ye mapim tap send Intienne also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free na fesika komo busuafo for Ghana fa na nyina tap send papa no
check now, check it, check it, The beat is real, don't wait make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Sugar level for check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emre tudo nani etena ka mu kwantin akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se ubenya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo o so to mfaako sika swane ne mpatamu anase achi water la pass ekosi nsawam. Jumidale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane anase ade bia wo pebia. So ukoton kwadia enye bebia wo se wutu mu a Jumidale. You can locate Jumidale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto or call us now on 0208-920-996. Jumidale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
Justin again, I young T. I make them know say this a new year day.
YTM on the beat.
Oh, the one king again. Tell them, make them walk this new year. Another new year, and the walk boko. Hey, Jack and you go back, Blaq, they conclude. No about you, no care, paradise. Nobody knows tomorrow. Another new year, and the walk boko. Hey, Jack and you go back, Blaq, they conclude. No about you, no care, paradise. Nobody knows tomorrow. Another brand new year. When you dream, got to believe, because this dream I feel achieve. Try it on, tell them again, me want say that was from the hill. And you say we not go make it, tell them we are go make it. Another brand new year. When you dream, got to believe, because this dream I feel achieve. Try it on, tell them again, we want say that was from the hill. And you say we not go make it, tell them we are go make it. Another new year this. Last year is gone, so let bygone be bygone. Get a whole lot set of goals, have ambition. Get a subject with a vision. We say we not gonna make it. Fire burn the obia man who no one said that you them drive on the asphalt. So we tell them this. This year we go all out, we never watch back. All of the mistakes we do last year, we correct them so we not go repeat it again. This year we moving to win, and thank God for the life that He give we. Another brand new year. When you dream, got to believe, because this dream I feel achieve. Try it on, tell them again, me want say that was from the hill. And you say we not go make it, tell them we are go make it. Another brand new year. When you dream, got to believe. Another new year, no work boko. Hey Jack and you go back Blaq, they conclude. No about you no care paradise. Nobody knows tomorrow. Another new year, no one boko. A jacket in my bag, like a conclo. No about you, no care paradise. Nobody knows tomorrow. Another brand new year. When you dream, got to believe because this dream I feel achieve. Try it on, tell them again. Me want say that us on the hill. I know say we not go make it, tell them we are go make it. Another brand new year. When you dream, got to believe.
This is one of the days that we are sure going to end the week in a more powerful manner. More powerful manner because man like Frederick appear all the way. Oh, sorry. He has sponsored our Friday's edition. Yeah, he says today we have to go live, and Chemo should have his laptop very close so we can do our thing. My name is Sammy Flex. Welcome to Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV, and this is the live edition. That is the Friday's edition of Showbiz Daily with my charges, Nana Regan, who is already in your shot. Man like Powder Nation is also here, and I'm also having Team Dodi Solomon, the usual suspects. They are here. Today's live show is actually powered, or better still, sponsored by Mr. Frederick Appiah. Fred Appiah, yeah, Mr. Frederick Appiah in France, and he has sponsored the live show. He said, today I am sponsoring. So you should know that today's live show is proudly sponsored
by the kind KTC.
Hey, so you proudly and kind proudly sponsored by Mr. Fred Appiah all the way in France. So once again, Mr. Appiah, thank you so much. We appreciate you and to all the other people. So the Professor Hunty, also Oka. Thank you. Yeah.
To be honest with you, Brasa, I was should I use the word overwhelmed?
Okay. You should brought on the carriage you are. On marketable bro for me.
Okay, I was very surprised, and it's quite interesting. And
Kikaboom.
Yes, now observe. I like people who are very observant.
Yeah.
And with such people, critically, they know what they are seeing. They know what they are talking about. When you see people who are very observant, or behind the scene, answer now or the results are better about it. That is a profile of money now. And I like the way I would divide it, I like the division.
Oh, really division is then they break it down.
Breaking it down, I like it, yeah, I like. I think so far so good. This is the best breakdown I've
This is the best breakdown.
This is the best breakdown I'm solid. Whatever he touches, no, because we are in the game, and he's very observant. He sees things from afar.
Na me I say nsemu na udi na wa bendo so na misro zan hwa na wo de apra manfo mo. Because nsemu na dey say wa power.
Do you know something? Anything na mama showbiz what dog no ma choke kakra.
Kai is atobo.
Yeah, anything na showbiz they
watch dog
no ma choke kakra because last time to be honest with you wouldn't be.
That we can behave. He's not behaving. Yes.
To be honest with you, I saw a flyer from your friend say Ohima Messi.
Okay.
Oposti TV3 25th anniversary. I just want us to read whatever is on the flyer.
Okay.
25th anniversary. And then 9th Monday, 9th August 2022. Now interview. And I must tell you, say Monday wasn't 9th. If you check our calendar, Monday wasn't 9th. Tuesday was 9th.
Okay.
And to say we flyer now uposti, we share flyer we say Monday 9th. That's a Tuesday moon 9th. That's a Monday 8th. That's a flyer we babon say na personality like Ohima Messi so say on the status. What are you trying to put across?
Actually, I'm talking
Last time, anything I make, I say, Sophie was dog, my chocolate crana, me person and your marker.
But don't you think this could be an oversight and not necessarily an error?
Last time, not necessary, but at least we need to scrutinize our showbiz industry to the extent that we need to match perfection to professionalism.
Akabrafo.
Yes.
We need to match perfection to professionalism. From P to P.
Because a whole media general won't even translate can't me say man you proofreading before this thing coming out.
If I'm not to judge, I can even say here at Sammy Flex TV or Flex Entertainment. Okay, we have been guilty so many times. I think the very last time Chemo's name was written as Roland Amate. And honestly, it went online before people even called our attention on it. So wait. When the thing was done first, it was given to Lapiji. Then Lapiji might have sent it to Omoye, part of the show, including myself. Lately, I don't post the flyers, but I post on my status. Mimi said, "Beto WhatsApp no me share. Me download it ya na me dey ato me forward it to my status keke. Beto am in touch me forward it to my status keke. Enti ekwa abonti na me say me hu na me say oh. So this is the error we all made. Because it took an outsider to even I think even Dr. Nitam also corrected me or me WhatsApp status. Or no be or show me WhatsApp status pa. And she even corrected me there.
That's forward me. Yeah, yes. We need because of flour and the way me lapid send them me peno na ma forward that to me status.
Yes, me too. That's how I do
so
it.
I don't really watch the
details.
That is the reason why, brother, when we are working in a team, you have to have somebody who does the proofreading. Me, I'm very observant. At times, those times say, a friend is saying, sports commentary now. It's me or office. No, I prompt it.
Yeah, my home yeah.
So
maybe almost the old
way, no.
Information in that too, yeah.
Me post it, no. Me tell say, be na me doing caption and me post it. Me refer no for so many times. I'm looking at a caption a be matchy.
Be suity.
Be suity. I'm very observant. That's why I say more group your production. You need to have a group of people.
Okay.
When you can drop people check the corrections. If everything is okay, we are good to go.
Okay.
That's behind the scene production.
And to waste an apple carpet be fire him and Messi.
Can me fire media general. That's why and then me call me and me the chair guy back say hey we the KU. That's what he told me KU. And I'm saying
but first it happened or him and the 12 thing.
The status them screenshot here. It or not me what's happening channel say one caption
already. That is
yes.
the mistake. And they are baby.
And me correcting so him this is today is not knife.
Yeah.
One kasa. Well, I mean these are some petty things that we need to avoid. Because looking at a brand like TV3 Media General, that's a way content national. I think say it does not sell well. But I said you don't do proofreading. We are not number 12 thing. We don't work like that. That's why in Tina you need to have a backroom people. That's me what GBC na me call me need proofreading class and so me call on me tenase bonko.
Just go and learn.
Yeah. Until I'm very observant.
And now no me mistake on the screen so no.
Oh now I'm there I phone call.
I'm a proofreader letting that still.
Oh say there.
Now me mistake
so. Say on me man na be adwuma na kwafrafo na ma kugo no mo hire dem. Brasa me.
So I get you.
Na ma your friend say me show be show dog no ma choke kakra no. But all they say me study system no. Me study system na some man for still no be ya ye nyina so ebegum.
Okay. Chamo, what do you think about what this gentleman is saying?
Yeah, that thing, a bit me see, genuinely, yeah, like people can make mistake like that. Just say a twaso be there, and I say still oh yeah, negligent, kakra, or juma, yeah. But if be happen once a while, be there, I think. It's fair. You beat me up at them. It's fair, but say if watch your man, I see 1, I see 2, I see 3 there now. There's something wrong. But they see once in a while there. You beat me, but the bema ebia money e de na obeye no aboa ye say after that no next time at least say wo be possible bia abeka anko ya money be count.
Yeah, then, so let me check.
Yes. Into no ebe put us on our toes to say no, we have to check certain things and sign ya forward it and answer call out. So any bad and so can because a way of checking us to not just be familiar with what we do, but we pay attention. Yeah.
Okay, Nana, how about you? You want to comment on that?
Well, I think that my comment or advice will go to Nana or person you watch dog because some of these things you need to observe it for some time and see say a ties answer maybe you can go publicly to talk about it or to address it. If you see once you can just inbox the person or draw the person's attention to it. And maybe or tie say they be almost around media. I don't think say maybe also or poor home baby. You can just draw the person's attention. Actually, when you're wrong, it's good to be doing that. I mean to alert all of us there. Ibenya money so be 10 crank but
okay. All right, so that's how we are starting today's show. Starting with the Derek Money hit. Starting with the Derek Money hit, then we can go ahead to do what we have to do. I've seen a video of Sophie being installed by the Ghana community. They've actually given her a position like that. Let me see if there is. Lapi, I asked if there is a full story on it. If you have found it, please let me share with them so they know what the details are. Because and Sophie na the time as in this year the time as na asan kofa ahinche e de ahye no. What pa na yesu. So and Sophie posted that today I was installed a queen mother under the name Na Nale Owa Oman the First. Na Nale Owa Oman the First. I was impressed and humbled by the kind words in perfect French of His Royal Majesty Noche Ni Nate Owo and their warm welcome from the Council of Chiefs and People of Osu. This is what the should I call okay, she's not formal yet. This is what the France ambassador to Ghana and Sophie Avi Ekaye Ewo ni Instagram handle said today I was installed a queen mother under the name Na Nale Owa Oman the First. I was impressed and humbled by the kind words in perfect French of His Royal Majesty Noche Ni Nate Owo and the warm welcome from the Council of Chiefs and People of Osu. Richie, I hear there is a video. We can watch the video briefly, and when we come back, I asked my people that, is this what we were expecting the other day? We discussed something like this, where we said the entertainment fraternity should do something mega to bid the woman farewell. As it stands now, this is what we have seen, not from the entertainment fraternity though, but from chieftaincy, traditional authorities. And I'm asking that, will this satisfy us, or we wanted something from the people she supported? Watch this video. When I come back, we continue with the discussion. All right, so that was the video we just saw, and it came from Osu, and Sophie has been giving the guy word there. Nana obo man. That is the meaning. Okay, owa man. Okay, owa oman. Owa oman. That is the one who helps the city. Okay, so let me welcome the people who are on air, then we can continue with our show. So Fred Apia, who is our sponsor for tonight, is online, and he says good evening everyone. Rich Lip says hi, and Augustino says good evening everyone, greetings from Ghana. Eva Diva is here sending greetings to Fred Apia. Prince Philip says good evening. Rahina says good evening to you guys, I'm watching you live from Oman. And Frederick Apia says hi Eva, and Fidelis Osara is also here. And once again, I also want to say thanks to Fidelis Osara. Yeah, he actually delivered on his promise. He gave us some $100 just to make sure our weekend will be smooth so much. So Charlie, make some noise. Make some noise for Fidelis Osara. He's made news because he's actually the first Nigerian.
Oh, like seriously. He will also sponsor very soon.
Yeah, but as it stands now, Fidelis Osara is the first ever Nigerian and foreigner to sponsor Showbiz Daily, and we really appreciate him for that. Now, Rich Clip says she deserves a recognition, but not installment. I don't mind a citizen of Ghana being installed for recognition, but with foreigners, I don't think we giving our tradition out. I think, okay, I'll say, but with foreigners, don't we think we giving our tradition out cheaply? There's a big question. Now, Felix Abebio says, good evening. I'm watching you live from UK. And Tilly Amenma says, love you guys. We are Gans. Yes, I know we are Gans. Thank you so much. Nana, let me start this with you because we have discussed this. Industry but a fat chieftaincy lie. Now only Richie Rich. I bet I say, your name may be the Nkayamon who buy your Cromwa.
I think I mean, woman and yet entertainment industry in Kwana said the Jumedina or a beboy indirectly no, it goes beyond
the entertainment fraternity.
Yes. Okay. And see, for the chieftains and I said the traditional rulers to even recognize her efforts and other things, almost somebody sat title will be man. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's okay. This has got nothing to do with selling our tradition to anybody. Or I mean, his office is not a cheap office like that. Who abroad be more able to me back country democrat just to do charity programs, donations. Be now more. Chieftaincy titles.
No. Can we call those one chieftaincy titles?
Like
recognition titles.
And this one is not even a chief. It is more or less like a recognition title. It's the same thing. It is not a chief. I don't think say or mine be an say any part of Ghana I say now. I could be the baby. I'll be back off a Brunia. I mean, it won't work. You know, one of the recognition titles said that you have rightly put it now. So it is good. I mean, this is one of the things we can do to honor her or to appreciate her. Maybe we can do more. And you been there that so me say Accra in France. That's how we know. I mean, we should make sure we can hold on to that event now. Like there will be a special and Sophie Accra in France and Sophie France in Accra. If you think every year biana ni biano. Say we were calling home a GMO or the Jumedi or France crapona. Who some of these things are a bit yana or was okay, and also by also a year now doing a Kumamuye Jumaka Crad boy. Yeah, appreciate it. Then it will motivate the other ambassadors almost some more. So almost baby a Jahonma Sana. Best sound man as a mobile cop baby or by so it is a very good to me in this time here we did say I know if anybody should contribute even a drop of the strength and as the time into something developmental. I mean you have to recognize, you have to appreciate because this time na home no I say obia for na ho
obia so aye
obia so aye nti obia aye bibia no be survive and not to extend other help and support like that. It doesn't come cheap. And to obi no o dedicating no ho yi no so say o me so me bibia boa na no kremotimi ye bibi na boa say the yahwefo ebitimi promising na ma ye na wa appreciate na ono so wo hono ma aye na ho wo abi so nkofo ebi omoni so ade na say bibi senti o chine bi no onya bibi kese bi a na obetimi aye amamo na wa aye amamo it is very very good to me. I'm happy say aye gan traditional rulers no na ometimi show the first sign of recognition because woman
I think this is not the first time she's been given such a thing. Yeah, somewhere either in the Brunhafo, Ashanti, one of those areas. Yeah.
But then still, I still want to commend the Ghana traditional rulers because Anya Shekwapo na the office on the Ghana land. And if some of these efforts will be made to recognize woman efforts, any Nijumedi obedi wo, Hanomana, so almost someone no man tana obi say ebia Kumase for na I brought a half for crap crap now. They have also done something to appreciate and I say recognize the woman say okay also buy no obedi maybe I didn't point to and I say bibi beba anya hwe we can all talk about event or na so fast so the creative space in a home so I mean it's very very good even her contribution to Gamro Nkomodie money ade it's so brilliant I was say etimi manos recognition na waiting me and so me I'm applauding the Ghana traditional rulers for for also making
recognizing
that step.
her. Yeah. All right, so still here on Showbiz Daily, the live edition sponsored by Frederick Appiah in France, and Bismarck is from UK and he joins us. He says greetings from Amrado City, UK. When did the UK become Amrado City? I'm from Emmanuel says good evening to everyone here. Felix Abevio says LJ to the world, relax. Felix Abevio says Chemo, please let's know the Lyrical Joe and Amrado rap battle results.
Yeah,
okay,
sure.
Chemo will surely talk about that later. Chemo, but what do you also think about the act from the Osu traditional leaders and what they've done for Aunt Sophie?
I think this is part of us, like our tradition, not even only Gans. Other traditions, they also do same. So doing it is, I think there's nothing new and it's good. We have to encourage it. Just that I now feel that it's becoming too much, too many. It's like they are in a race to do that thing. I mean, if this is the third time.
No, this is not the first time. This is never the first time.
This is the third time. Yeah. Then it's too much. I mean, if one group has done it, we should just keep it like that. But it's like everybody wants to do it. I mean, it makes it even cheap. But when it's like that, it makes it cheap for me. So I think it's a good thing that some groups should do. Okay. But it shouldn't be that many as we are seeing or hearing now. And they do it just to encourage others. And even what she has done, so that she will be okay, the things that I did, I think the people appreciate it and it's good for herself and even for the society, and others will, based on that, also do same or even try to do better so that they will also get recognition. So it's good to do it, but the way it's going is like everybody wants something. And this is their way of telling her, say, hey, yes, that's the negative side of it for me. But apart from that, it's good that we recognize what she has done, the impact that she had on us, and so that others, even the one coming, the bar is so high that now you should also do more to get recognition.
You come and emulate what she's done.
Did, and so in that sense, it's good. But like today, this group, traditional group, one clean, one cheap, one gown, it's too much. They should reduce it.
I see. Do you see that when she exits Ghana, she can still, or she will still be looking back here? Because I'm sure some of these titles, we give it to you so that from time to time, but there's an ambassador who has served her tenure. I'm not sure the current ambassador will be so cool if she is intruding like just in and out like that.
Yes. but she can come as a private citizen if she's not going to serve anymore. Maybe sometime when they get out of the country like this, they will go to another country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I say Okojam as one of the African countries. So, yeah.
So some
I
of them,
heard something like that.
If she's not retired, then it will be difficult for her to be coming back and doing stuff for us. But if she will retire after this one, then why not? She can even decide to stay in Ghana and continue her works and all that, and what will make her happy. And for some reason, she's happy being here.
Okay.
Looking at what she's been into, like the thing that she involved herself in, can clearly tell us that she's happy being here. So it's also good for us to do something or a gesture to welcome her or tell her that you are welcome here.
Okay.
Just that my reservation is about it's becoming too mean.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. Let me read some few comments before I move on to Derek Money to wrap up this particular topic. And Rich Lip says, have you ever seen any African given the title prince or king or queen or princess recognition for an accomplishment in a foreign land? You are just awarded. And Theodore Jude says, I think she's doing a great job and needs to be rewarded even beyond this. Even though she's leaving, but her genuine legacy will live forever. And Asiam Benjamin says, LJ is the best rap in all time beasts, I see. Tilly Ahmed Matt says, thank you, Sophie. We are guns from UK. Now, Blessed Boy says, good evening, Sammy Flex, Germany. And Ampofu Emmanuel says, please, have you seen Amrado's album, Gina? Yes, I've seen it. And Goals of Gold says, whoa, Chamo, I see you there. Derek, Yentio finally on this. And then someone, there you
Brasa yenti Sammy Fresh Sammy phone na. Yam watch na so ye modern gospel awards.
Hey, your channel ekoso no. Yeah, Lady Biba foreign UK based gospel.
Yeah, she'll be performing.
Mama Charlie, that girl will be fire.
Yeah, will be fire.
Yeah, Yvonne, Yvonne Tavia Asamoah.
Na Kel said na ye na kunu ya. But now only boom play for so
our meeting
the same time.
Charlie, she told me about how I perform a modern gospel awards. I said, oh, I told her, so that be my award scheme.
Yes.
Yeah, my feelings are.
Yeah, sure.
Charlie man performing. Our fire pan.
Our fire. Me who na you share kasapa for me. Who na obi anka.
No, Charlie. Also, no who want no who.
Sir. I don't know who you are.
Also, who was it? The married them. The married them painted yet. Also, call a CER Entertainment show bizarre. Also, could you keen a huna? Could you try to say, hey, brah, know you? Okay, Derek, get you.
Brasame, simply put, it's a scam. Yeah, it's a scam. At times, I say her name. Wait. No, Brasame, I'm coming from the background. Let me explain. Oh, now, Brasame, at times, you say, you kind of sad.
Professor, they can't show it. They can't show me there. Professor, they have I could have rebel. Professor, I could have rebel. I warn you. I warn you not to do this. No, what is scam? What is?
I'm coming from a background. I know a white lady. But I call GSS. Me GSS we see no any preparatory school. Now those times there was a certain lady, white lady. Our boss or Baby child we see no secondary school. Those times they feel senior secondary school. Later I'm Presbyterian for the two, so you know. Presbyterian secondary school. Yeah. Now lady in the bar, you know. Now Oche boutique. Then time na nothing the boutique aba.
Tie and dyes. Yeah.
Aba. Ama jini into oba so oba bechere oba yo bechere na ahemfo ne hu se kakra no nsem na no me ne koso hima udane ko ni kurum me no kase wo jini hu ska nyina
ahemfo ne jini hu ska nyina
wo ne koso hima
tana mpasa mo jina
wo jini hu ska me si le tama so no ko ni kurum me say anya se yese them times po na mi so I'm talking about 2001 2002 not today. So I'm talking from experience. 2001, 2002.
20 years ago.
20 years ago. Me so what Jim, I mean, who's came in her? Tie and die woman, you know. Oh, Connie Krum. Tie and die, then you see on my warren at me no cassay.
Oh, man, you beam.
Woman, you beam. Me no cassette, tie and die, and I go to the issue. Brasa, let me come back to the same issue. One person, you're installing 3 times.
Also, na minti ase.
Ahini you didn't you come here, your mom lady ahini 3 times. What are you talking about here? Enya ahini na eden. A development chief. And you deny it. Yet Adina wo or a development chief queen e wo ni kurom.
Yeah.
And koso hima.
When
they say be. What I say, the moment I yebeka say ye do see in koso hima no or hima ya hinie. Na ye den kiremu e.
Sa ahini nyama.
Ye den kiremu.
Yenti so betimi akonvince ya.
Recognition.
But they don't have cabinet position, so that makes it there.
Yeah.
Like when the chief sits to discuss something.
But where I also want to follow Derek money direction is say as much as ye get to the nyahini no ubetimi aje aha no, that is what Derek money is saying.
For me, that one there, yeah.
No, that's what Derek money said. Forget nyahini. That's what Derek money is saying.
But if it is not a hini, not say recognition, betimi ajo baby.
This is not recognition, Nana.
Betimi ajo baby. Obi or fele say baby or
it's a scam.
Obetimi amanasa.
Brasa me, to be honest with you, let's calm
Derek
down.
money's time, yeah.
The woman have done so much for Ghana in the entertainment industry. Yeah, in fact, entertainment and Ghana. Bibi or ye be at the end of the day, Ghana is going to benefit.
Sure.
So it's Ghana. If you want to recognize the woman, do something for her as she's leaving the country now. This is not something I say, yeah, man. Say, you do sing Kosohini as I'm a Juhuska. And I'm not saying Kosohini a Juhuska. Let me see a Juhuska. I've witnessed this.
Babia.
Me promo sino cry a Juhuska, then cry you. Oh, what are you talking about? That's I mean, maybe one of my the woman has done so well for Ghana. So if you want to give her the recognition, you have to find something portable, something that will give her the easy recognition. And yet, and Koswahimano, I am money be or baby, and yes, I'm money way. No. Money panel, not say no yen a so near Brassamy. So be a why dear so when the woman recognition, woman everlasting recognition. Be on Mobia boom or cassette. Assume a seen a year way, ain't a didn't do so. Then think about by a sports stadium. Some of a class sports stadium, then we wanted to recognize them in history. Send ye maybe bad. Or because Babaya Sports Stadium was named after this man because of no yeah. The young Casse, they recognizing because I now couldn't cause him where recognition. To me, fine. If the community want to recognize her, put her name into their history, fine. But this history is not a history, about people. Because Obi best see am yes and back kwakoye koso yin see am no kase. Not just we are two one man na gu.
Na ampa.
Well, brother, if you want to recognize the lady, we need to find better ways. There are so many ways to recognize the lady. She has done so much. Netana ba and Tessa, therefore I think it's 4 years. And yet tell the be a chebiasa, but looking at her input, whatever she has put on the table for the Ghana creative industry, Ghana as a whole, she needs to be recognized. And if you are recognizing someone now, make sure say you recognize the person that will be put into history books. Whenever you stand at anywhere, the person can point his chest and say, because of this is what I did. That's why I was recognized for this or for this. And your chieftains.
I see.
And Koswahima no me say ma me no see but friend saying tie and die e see ye ho no odwane ko ne namu mirika me say
I don't the secret no so
sika na sa
obroni aba e na bi obroni aba e joka krebe sika sa na the secret se monye
but the man you can imagine
oya hwe nye me say waja obi owo si no bi ehwe obeka me say waja sa tie and die we no ho oko because esi ni koso hin ano mo solo mo bodua no makotam na tiram obehwe no e ka ya ba odwa na sinyina ne ka because we koso hin ma o hwe ma ne ma akoso
and it's a scam.
I'm telling you honestly, it's a scam. Yes, scam me, man.
Chemoji,
Why are you yes, what are you thinking about?
Okay.
Rasami, it is a person recognizing my men. Yen be beer and then did make one. Yen could see a dime and man research center. And Sophie Creative Art Research Center. Now yen funny deem to so. That is the best.
Why Ninkosi?
That is the reason why the Creative Art Ministry no to. Maybe I make say the Creative Art Ministry. Oka umso kasa. Yehu no kra na ye kan na mo boyeti. Yehu no kra na ye beka. The Creative Art Ministry do on they are doing what you call ministry, church ministry. They are not doing creative. They are doing ministry, sorry ministry. Emeku yan koni ensia na yan kamum. Ye ya be be atana. Meanwhile, this is what you call creative art ministry. Yes, the tourism class account. E ya djuma kese na da ho no. E wo se wotena woto so ya djuma, but they are doing ministry. Emeko. Basami, you need to sit up.
I see. Blessed Boy says, Nana Regan Beef Nation, hi to you, wherever you are. Well, this is an open discussion. I wish to read more comments from you so we know exactly what my people are talking about, what you also think about it. Derek Manidi also who is Koswa Hima, Dodo. It is gradually becoming a scam.
It's a scam.
It is gradually becoming a scam. Well, let's leave it as such. But I also want to get your opinion. This is still Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV, and I want to say shout outs to Digital Rasta Currency on camera, Richie Flex, Yaola PG, Gideon Nilam Tessin. They are the people behind the scenes, and to you as well. God bless you for watching, and to the special people who have made things possible for us today. Someone like Mr. Frederick Apia for sponsoring today's live show, and to Fidelis Osara, who says that he wants to be part of our weekend excitement, therefore supporting us with some $100 to move around town this evening. God bless you so much, big man. We will be fine. Thank you. Now, let's look at OJ Blaq. OJ Blaq is a former hip life artist. He was signed on to Lynx Entertainment record label. In fact, he gave us so many hit songs in our music industry. And if you meet him in time, you just call him the Biggie Boy Lover. For some time, he suffered some kidney issues. He was sick, bedridden for so many years, maybe more than 2 years or so. He was bedridden for so many years for kidney failure here and there. And according to him, one medicine that really helped him was Coa FX. Wow. Yeah, that's what he tells us. So in case you also suffered from something like that, you can try. Well, he endorses Coa FX to be one best immune booster in our country. So if you also want to boost your immune system, try Coa FS and you'll be fine. Now moving on, he was doing the thing in the secular world. Hip life, hip hop, everything some. After some time, he said he has found Christ. That was when he started falling sick and things were not going on well for him. He tells us about the experience now in Christianity and the experience then. Let's watch this video, except of a full interview we had with him here on Sammy Flex TV. You can watch it in your convenience right after the show. It is also here on this same platform. Then I asked my people that when it comes to people moving from the secular world to the Christianity world, has the transition always been done right by them, or they get the transition wrong? Because I was asking him about his tattoo, and he felt that, nah, tattoo no cry no. Today he feels some way doing it, and that he will not do it again, and he feels it is not there. In fact, I saw that on his hand, he has done like he's trying to erase it, but it was not going. Until was said until something in particular. You just see the place is dark. And I'm just my yeah, baby crumple a crook cry. But like he feels regretted. So what? A Christian cannot have a tattoo. Well, like I'm saying, the transition from the world to the Christianity thing, do our people do it right? Do they get it right? Let's watch this when I come back.
I know it's been many
conversation.
Are there some regrets? I know it's been many years. Are there some regrets in your past life?
I always say no, because all the things I went through has actually helped me, built me to some level, experience. You see, the only thing I will say, I won't say regret, But I still see like God decided to use that channel because of health issues and all that. But God knows all. And I don't want to make it look like it's a regret. Because if I had not gone through that, I wouldn't have understood some things to help the new generation.
Okay. Yeah. So now when you see people drinking and smoking, what kind of fear enters you?
I feel funny. Sometimes I go, hey, so was this what I was taking? And when I see their own is small, I go like this one, I'm able to do one bottle.
Guy,
hey, what's wrong with me? Sometimes I ask those questions. People do their thing, and they even have why they do it. Like even for weed, people take it for medicinal purpose. So if you are just taking it because
you want to hide,
we'll make you understand you can't be higher than the Golden Story.
I just saw your tattoos. Are you cleaning them?
Oh, you see, scars are good. It takes you back to always be on point. So if Osha scar now, what kind of be our free buy? You understand? I did this before I became born again.
I know.
And I don't even see it. I forget that I have tattoos.
Really?
I'm telling you. I even have a big one on my face, on my shoulder. But I forget I have them. It's not because I forget, because I won't hear me. You see, the time that you think that you have it and you show it,
it is past.
It is past. I don't even remember I have them.
Would you do it again?
Oh, no. If I don't remember, even the old ones.
Or maybe you want to go and draw the Bible or something.
The Bible? No, I mean, I'll rather, if I have to do something, I'll rather eat the Bible instead of drawing it.
So what it means that there is no need doing some of these things?
No. To me, I don't think it's important. I don't think it's important. I don't know what whoever will do gets from it. Even the time I was doing it, I wasn't doing it just because I wanted to do it. It's something I wanted to write on my body. We the willing, led by the unknown.
We the willing,
led by the unknown. You know, it has a conclusion. Yeah. We've done so much for the ungrateful. Now we can do everything with nothing. I wanted to do that one also here. So, I mean, I didn't do it because of the masses. I did it because it's something that I thought was deep, that I wanted it on me. And the one here is my silhouette.
Okay.
All right, so that was OJ Blaq, and today he's found Christ. And for information, he's even going to launch his album come 20th August 2022 here in Accra. An album that we have listened to some of the songs. I'm sure tomorrow on our social media pages, we'll be posting one of the songs here for you to listen to. OJ Blaq is really ready for the industry now. Now, let me read some of your messages before we move on to the next one. Rich Lip says, I won't say anything about this again, but I promise you in less than 5 years, we will see all those traditional areas installing another people in the same position. This is like a fraud. Ampofu Emmanuel says, Brasami, what a guy is saying is true. If you don't have money, you can't get it. And Fidelis Osara says, I agree with Derek Money, even though I didn't understand everything he said. Now, Sikat Natural says, there is Efia Sutherland Street. Efia Sutherland Street in the Amsterdam, that is Southeast Netherlands. And shout out to you, Sika. Sika is also one of our serious producers who lives in Europe. She has been supplying me with so much information. Shout out to you, Sika. Now, Frederick Apia says, in America, there are powerful pastors with tattoos and dreadlocks, but what is important to them is the salvation and not going back to the world, as they put it. Now, Abubakari Sadiq Ibrahim says, you say Koa Mr. helped you, but giving credit to Jesus? Oh.
What the point?
It says Koa Mr. helped you, but giving credit to Jesus? Well, Sikat Naturals is giving us the love emoji. Derek, let me start this with you. Christians, and I know we are for Omuhu Nyame no Muba. I have more person with the story of OJ Blaq and other stories are yet to know. What has been happening? Because tattoo ya said when you are pack or pray. If he lives in there, what will happen?
But I mean, I always say this. In Africa, especially when it comes to Ghana, we don't understand Christianity. And the Christian community are like, they are holier than that. Like, omuna omoye kunkun. And when you Christians, omuntimi mo bra etneno. Umuso wa kunkun too much. Wapeso ya yese mnafita. Meanwhile, the Bible even says no one is perfect. So you can't live your life to perfection. That is why in tia of more or cerebon fache. Christians don't understand this. When you go to church, they try to tell you, say, uye weya enye. Fine. We have to know our left and right. The Bible it's a guideline, it's our manual. I'm telling them today. A manual. Nyankopon no bo ni wiase no. Ono no nim ni oye. Ano bo ni wiase no opese nipa ekọ opon opes asunti no. Ano the Bible ne ba say a manual to guide us. But you understand the na when sign when time to the extent say your phone say when you read the Bible says don't do this. Baba no I say don't do this. But one thing you say Bible no so say enkrante and referring it twa the twa. So when you are reading the Bible, if you don't get meaning to it, you just read and you overlap and then you are good to go. But you have to read meaning to it. So always when I'm coming to read Bible, I pray to God for understanding. Because if you don't get the understanding, it's all cultural exams. Obey that. So I pray to God first for understanding of whatever I'm coming to read.
Now you kind of.
First, not me kind.
See idea. It also cause a first and not kind Bible.
It's a mame study Bible. Just yeah. Oh, I chamo. A friend wo e be adwuma. When mama musuru, brasa me a friend wo they do I even. Sir. A friend wo because I bought a study Bible just to study things. One thing they say the Christians don't brasa me.
Yeah. Sunday Friday. And then so Fidelis or Sarah asked for that. Okay, okay.
The Christians need to understand Christianity say enya chinchini sa say e was say the bataye ho chinchini sa because one tattoo now or person you raise it by force and in the skin automatically you are diverting from memfano ewiase to Christianity. Senia wo de ba nyankopon wo se eye mo aboneye funti na me baaye na nye apapafo. Inti ba na wo ba no oboneye mu na wahu asesa wa adwen na wo ba no God nyankopon openesa. So you have to keep yourself. But your system no akwa say the Christians have made things look like hey, yehu we won is a sino, yehu we won is a sino. Go to the Western world. You have a church member, or a very pivotal when you talk about the congregation, or when they come rule, I know they tell sorry. I don't know, so in Bia Menyankopon, they are good to go. Nyankopon sumo eyakumam. It's not the appearance. Your mentality about Christianity na kwa koye bebre biama you live your life for we can't live the life we are supposed to live. Nyankopon abrabo no se yemna mebono. We can't live that life. Why? Because you take Christianity na me problem no. Our leaders don't understand, especially Christian leaders don't understand the word Christianity. Enti ama ye nieme bia ye no. Instead say be ni no. Recently you call interview Moga was here and interview Kesbe. And Rosa J. Car send me. Me me post it on Facebook. Me the sending no, I don't see me jai. Rasa me she made a solid statement. Katin say can be post it akebe or say. Could you pray could be say and say it's like I said if we are
I can radio so.
Okay, radio so.
I know supposed to be posted.
Send me post it, my caption be hano.
Okay, because
yes, I'll be highlighting what she said. So
okay.
She didn't want that.
Oh, see, Adena ewiasefo no Christopher who wiasefo no style bi. I say it has come of age it was say nema ye wo ewiase no ye policy yi e wo Christo mu ne de ba Christo mu e ba sa omo mu ye wiasefo ne ko no mu ko hu say ye wa sorry no kra no we no ya policy na modernizing no e wo say adena ma back to our church. Ebasa, it brings them back to where they belongs. It's almost konom komu say, oh we cry no, a policy in the Christian way. Ye use wa sorry ebema omo ko ombeba ha. That is the modern day church. That is what we need to go after. Ye ma Christianity ni nya de hu bia ase onya ye we ya why bone, onya ye we ya why bone. Brasa me, we have come of age. We are growing in numbers, in figures. Christianity enye ade a osoma ese de chichire ho ahwe osofo be ka chire wo neme bi ode be chichire bebre no scam. I'm telling you,
a second scam of the day.
A second scam of the day, because one, we have doctrine and we have dogma. The doctrine ni ye de ko and the Bible chire Bible say Bible say but the dogma e osofo ne dia ode rule asori no. It's not much to say, ye say, oboa, a dagma. Net diena, ni yan sermuno, and no day chere. And no now much this time, or so for my catcher set tattoo negu, and we mama sorry, we mama sorry. And by the side, we are preventing people who want to repent and come to the kingdom of God. Because Sammy what's in my meeting,
but I know some people say there are some quotations in the Bible that prohibits tattoos for no.
That's I mean.
I've heard some people say that. I'm not a Bible scholar, so I'll not be. I'm sure Zebia, when we Google or something, we'll find it.
Yeah, my quotation said, tattoo who I won't go heaven.
Not necessarily say won't go heaven, but the Bible in some portions prohibits it. The Bible does not endorse or encourage it. And yet they are uncle heaven as
Bible no encounter any friend and I'm a kind and I come on meko lonimes no mina uncle heaven. See here ye ken. Omo nyina they are sinners. Cause some tattoo abi hu no.
Say Bible hono ebe adwuma dey and that you
To be honest with you, we have to be very specific here. Like yema ye hu say Christianity no. Ye mfa tetere ye ho kuntan sa. Ye yesa bebi e wo say ye ko bebi e wo say ye dunu ye nu. OJ Blaq there okay. A frustration from you. Why? Because he has repented. But already ma and one who now
for the Bible quotation is Leviticus 19:28.
What's it say?
Oh, okay. I think Fidelis Osara has even shared it. It says this is what Bible said about tattoo. It is Leviticus 19:28. You shall not make gashes in your flesh for the dead. Or incise any marks on yourselves. And this is Leviticus. And do you know the argument someone can make? Someone can say, oh, this is in the Old Testament. That this is what the Bible said about tattoo. Leviticus 19:28. You shall not make gashes in your flesh for the dead or incise any marks on yourselves. Well, Derek, wrap it up.
Wrap it up. No, I just want to pass out this to our Christian leaders. We've come of age. That is the reason why at times we be so full you no for Old Testament in preaching that or New Testament you are pampo from a pamda because nema sacrifice and you are pampo from this time you same sacrifice or a pamda you same sacrifice or pamda
because grace has fallen on us.
So why things have changed. They need to accept us as we are. Akumam na Nyankopon no te enum na ye de so esum Nyankopon hunhum Suzy Penny being a kumum, not the soon whom accept that fact. Now, young, you moving on, and yes, I come, yeah, master in net and watching if they try to do that. We just have to feel free. We have come of age. I tell Sana, and how? Sorry.
Okay. Tilly, Matt says, please, sir, it's all about the heart. Rich Lip says, sometimes Ghanaians have made Christianity look like a prison with dictatorship rules. Achu Osege says, we have come to the end of the beef. LJ winning it. Okay, Chamo, OJ Blaq's story and how the world crosses over to Christianity with so much bondage.
Is it bondage? You know, believe is something else. Like when you say you believe in something, sometimes you don't need reason to believe it. That's where the problem is. Immediately you begin to get reasons, then you see that there's something wrong with it. And I think a lot of them, when they try to transition, that is the conflict that they get themselves into. Like, they will reason a bit based on where they are coming from. And then it will be conflicting with belief system. So when they say believe, just believe. Don't ask questions. Just follow what you do.
Obey before complaining.
Yeah, that's religion for you. You just have to believe it. So when you begin to question them, then you see that no, there's a problem. So it's either now you take what they are telling you to believe, or you go back, or you try your own way to balance things, to make it look okay, so that you can have reasons to tell those who don't believe, and also have reasons for those who believe to accept you. That's the where they find themselves. I mean, tattooing in history of humanity, they have used it to do so many things, good and the bad. I mean, in fact, even in animal realm, they use it to mark the animals. They tattoo them so that you know your animals. And then in the history of slavery, people were tattooed so that you know your slaves and all that, which wasn't a good thing. So some people will base on those things and say that tattooing is not good. And then in the case of the Bible, when you read further, I think those who wrote it were saying that it was the pagan practice. It was the practice for those who were not doing the Christianity thing or the religious thing. So if you do same, it's like you are also not a Christian. So they were warning them to stop doing that kind of thing. So that's the dilemma somebody like OJ's Blaq will find himself in. But in his case, I think he should relax and then forgive himself, if I should put it that way. You did it at the time that you were not a Christian, in quote, like you were out there. Now that you are a Christian, you can't just erase it. Just let it be there and do your normal things. Why do you want to force yourself and erase it? Because at this point in time, when people are doing tattooing, they are not doing it because they are slaves. They are not doing it because of a pagan practice or what some people say the traditional practice. A lot of people do it for fashion reasons, and some people also do it just to remember something that they think is dear to their heart or whatever. In fact, I know my auntie, yeah, let me put it that way. She has something on her left, I think her left hand, and it's their form of tattooing, but for them, they were doing it to identify themselves where they come from. So they will write the name and then the town that you come from.
I always do that.
And yes, a lot of people even in Ashanti region, they do it. They just do it. At that time, it was when you get an accident at a far place, not closer to your hometown or something, it will be difficult for them to identify you. So your name and your hometown will be on your hand. And we have a lot like that. It's a form of tattooing. And now our modern day, our people do it just for fashion. Some do it for like whatever reason that they have. I mean, that shouldn't prevent you from practicing your religion, or if you are a Christian, why not? So I think those people should forgive themselves and then just move with time and do what is right. But they will not always get it the way they want it, because there are some Christians who will not tolerate that or will not accept that. Join those who accept it, because we know that even Christians, we have divisions in there too. Just based on beliefs and how they do their things. I remember one famous actor sharing his experience at the time that he was a Rasta guy. He went to a church, give offering. The head pastor called him, "Hey, gentleman, take your money and leave the church." Because he was a Rasta guy. Because of his dreads. Yes. Very famous. Like I think he did this series, the Sun City with OJ Blaq. That slim guy be.
Yeah.
Now he's also a pastor now.
Yeah, I know him.
I've forgotten the name. Like,
I know him. My friend, pa.
Yeah. That slim guy. Yeah.
In the series, he was called Beverly. Something Beverly.
Yeah, that guy. He shared this story the same way. In fact, as for him there, he even gave an offering, and then the guy said, no, take your offering. You don't need it. Yes. That kind of Christianity or that kind of practice, you don't belong there. Go to where they will accept your rasta, they will accept your tattoos and all that. So I will advise those who have done that and want to be Christians to just go to where they will accept them. They will not accept them everywhere, but they should go to where they will accept them, and they will be free instead of punishing themselves like what OJ Blaq did. You are just punishing yourself for that.
All right, thank you so much. So the gentleman Chemo was looking for in the series was called Timothy Beverly.
Yeah, Timothy.
Timothy Beverly. I'm actually going to find his name.
Yeah.
He's my friend. We are in one WhatsApp group like that, so I'll surely get his name for you. But well, Nana, you can also come through. Let me listen to what you have to say on this transition of the world to Christianity and how our people struggle in doing it.
But I think it is simple. Based on the mindsets that we have about this Christianity and how faith believers should live their life and the kind of interpretations recent faith leaders have given to faith believers, it sometimes causes them to exaggerate, especially when the persons feel like, oh, I've been at the other side for a very long time. I have tasted how life is over there, and now I think that I've seen the light, so I want to be here. And if I want to be here, then it means that, yes, it confirms that everything that is going on here is wrong, including the tattoos.
His actual name is Benjamin Kwade.
Yeah.
I know him. Yes, Nana, sorry, you can continue.
Including the tattoos on your hand and all of that. I mean, it is very unfortunate that OJ Blaq was trying to claim those permanent tattoos on his, but knowing very well they are permanent and you can't do anything about it. I don't think God has a problem with it. In fact, if God really has a problem with it, and also are finding in the cranker, it won't work, it won't be possible. You understand? So you having that feel so and you want to belong to the Christian kingdom and behave like them, should tell you, say, grace has found you. And if grace finds someone, it doesn't matter where the person is coming from.
Everywhere you are.
Or what you've done in the past and what you have on your body as a scar or as a, no. It's about the new life that you believe in. And it all depends on your heart, what you are doing, your actions more, not what somebody is saying, hey, yes. You see, I have this thing that I've always been saying to myself. Sometimes I'm very careful criticizing or condemning. Let me use condemning certain things I see people do, because in our life today, sometimes when you are not in certain situations, you condemn certain living
without even understanding.
Yes, but when you get into the situation, you try to find certain things to justify or defend it. You find a Christian today that maybe in the beginning of his Christian life, he'll go like, oh, alcohol is not good. Oh, we don't drink this. We don't drink. Oh, we don't drink. But very mature, that what we do, baby. Now for the upper wine. Oh, wine there. Oh, wine there. Wine there.
Bible said, yeah.
I mean, I don't think God really looks, the God that we are serving or the one that we have faith in and we are following, he looks at these things and or the best judge us or the best condemn. Yeah, some of our this we judge us by this, but Sanyama we know only mudeda. Until now, so be and perfect like Derek was saying. Also, what the perfect way more crap on the perfection. Let us send to Mangufin or
yeah.
So it should tell us that grace now I find the in now, but once I wear bonny I wouldn't Now we papa so I will think cancer why papa. That is how you should live your life. You just have to guide yourself with those feelings. Say, oh yeah, and now for mobia. Na se nipa no kra anka hwe an chokwa wanga sa okoda.
You feel guilty.
You feel very guilty. Say kalade banya ni. I just say oh yeah stop one say oh yeah maybe now you feel like my ni nti then on fa na asem nko. Then you will not come and show any signs of remorse. But if you have that heart, if you have that right mindset, you would want to come and say oh sorry say those who do that transition, right? And I think most of them they exaggerate. Exaggeration. You see, my friend, I mean, and this is here.
Is it not a check that puts that pressure on them to exaggerate?
Yeah. Yes, the church.
I saw it in the principles. Be at one to more.
Yes,
it means you are not part.
That is why I in my beginning I said the faith leaders have not done. In fact, they've done a lot of things wrong. One the way Sophie Becca say, "We prepare ourselves." Or prepare some one case in a media some because I prepare some Sunday in America. When you are quoting Bible, to say Leviticus 19 2080. You to two you be two abia Leviticus 19:28. Near to Romans 5:4. Near to Matthew 14:3. Now you two because you feel say but if you do such interpretations, and you need none of being right, some are wrong. And the hormona, and my reaction also the doctrine and then dogma no play no etimi bemu, especially based on a sorry no ebotaye. If a one man church be a suffer no person nyan ho tabam into to nisa o to baby a bebo mu se okra one bar for ya wo nyanya mini nyanya me ba. What I say because this Leviticus 19, we can say we reading in from verse 1. You see,
the story will change.
Like Utumu say, at that point, at that situation, there was a decrease. Be a dem microphone. Most of them did you maybe to suit something or have favor in the Lord, and I said to get something. But I know a Christian laws. But omwamba kanya kwa ba no ma ka say. Yesu Kristo buy no obewuji yen kwantim sisi asa anyama ni na etwem sisi we are living under the grace but sanyama we mu ni na that so Bible ma mosa koti ukotu wakaka na akotu and the confusion ni na aba no because they don't really tell you
but if you want to be Christian why don't you follow it
they don't the mistake that most of us do, they say, Bible na kasankasa na you want to be Christian and use it as your manual. And also sa ball koko say incrophobia mu they will give you that understanding and make you feel say that is the right thing now. Oh yeah. And tonight, who we do omo ye faith believers no. Omuji nyankopon di no mbeka cho se nyankopon no krapo no so obeba bejeje na oba on sha ase mfi wiasefo no ho oba be sha ase fi asori dem onu no nim de nti oba sha ase fi asori dem so what I say and today Christian the other day I was saying on this platform say Christian preach and make it look like say obi wo wiase a any can say man because for your dark and I light which is wrong Christ now buy now obewu ma wo no. Even in the selection of the disciples, if you like follow their story, most of them had bad records. A lot of them. But ohun baby attending for who? But one can from someone be the choco baby sebi uncrophobia be anka wo crap on anka on from. And of course selection someone brand be the chin on the one. That's what's the point in I'm so Christianity is not all about posing as a holy person or a saint. Because in fact you are supposed to win souls. So most of the time I ask questions. So okay, say I must say muye Christopher, mun kan konko for souls no. Then na mu wini. Is it more mother so good method is for no ma sorry hono mo na muye satisfy na say mo ye den. Because Bible na bet because mun ko wi ase what it means is that you are describing those people as we are so for and you can say no more Bob, and you can say yes, you can say yes, sir. So you can't get to them.
But that part
But
is
if you
also
follow some of the lives of Christ crapona, baby or no kasankasa or trade ye crapo. So we have lost the understanding and interpretation because if we are sabra bontino, ye tutu bibia boom. What is in the Bible? It is not so different from what is in the Quran. At each point in time, prophet be obebia when the Jume do obedi. Or obia when the Jume do obedi. You see, Christianity has become dominant and people obia sorry or ye di ope obia ye bibia obia to me born ceremony na adwumu de really e can bibia ntina ma akwa say fraud names come seminar dosun. Into be a argument be no pick it from the Bible no aka say and ankofo ni live say na and the Bible and it sounds very convincing. It sounds very, very convincing. In fact, you better assume, oh yeah, because of this and because this is in the Bible, it is it. That's what it is.
It is
but
what
sometimes
it is.
Understanding no crap and you be on the what's understanding no wait media church and America no. You was Sophie boy and the butter and so sorry Bible ko heaven and I'll be the e you no na yere ne ma e ye ne butter ye shey ni team no but the Bible no or the lead you.
But
you understand? It doesn't make that a Christian life. There will be all your nadine pastor or bebo. Say your politicians or my papa or say sorry your mom war among leaders be moment me develop your country. Yes, you will hire heaven because your leaders or money and some way so they are all called politicians. So but all by your side there your politicians are it is the same spelling, the same understand, the same interpretation, but actions need difference no. So that is how the Christian life is. You be Christian leading at home also. They are leaders, they have titles and all of that. Exaggerating yama, timio cookie, then they any amana. A software to me meeting. So Charlie gave we our boss or hey Charlie tight until the message action and come on our baby. But to bet me a call too say, and I'm Namia saying one what is our time we are. Now warrior. No, I can be to suit on only purpose, human purpose. What can be the Bible? Ne the number count. Cannot the suit nam. I'm a seminar. I'm no kama. Ya tadia ya pamasho. But it doesn't mean it is the right thing. It is the right understanding that you are getting. So some of this in the other day I was asking somebody who is also a faith believer. So when you go to Russia, near see weather no aba a 13.11 degrees Celsius. I don't know if it can be reduced like that much.
Oh, it can go down.
Now say, what can no be change water? Now I started preaching. Say smoking is bad. Now I want to be chiwa. O me pipe me a china kwai. Obi resi. Yeah. Resi so na omo travel na bia. Utimu say so no so ye say I see kun omo ni na whiskey bi o bottle mu na me say o unua whiskey o no kakra. Je ebama
I want it to akwa.
Ana ne na wetimi enyankwa. Wo say ye no mu whiskey. Na so bewu. Hey. Me je won kwa no.
Because the Bible says. Because the Bible says.
So brother me won yeah ye wo nyame bia o say sometimes you also need to add your own wisdom and the understanding of the Bible together, get the Bible knowledge. That is why they say the beginning of wisdom is the fear of God.
Yeah.
So when you get that wisdom, then the Bible no man no so aka wa brabo, then you only na mukakra, you add your own adrena nyame amount, use it, and then you can live your life and still serve your God.
I see. Well, interesting conversation here. Funny Bones on YouTube says, Lyrical Joe Love from Nigeria, only local market women fans go support Amrado traditional rap. Only for your village Amrado be the best. Lyrical Joe the beast, while Amrado be human beings. Okay. Now Emmanuel Baden says, stop using the Bible. They are rules given to the old Israelites. Moreover, you are not an Israelite to stop making reference of things you know nothing about. Ampofo Emmanuel says, God is really suffering in this our new generation. Rich Lip says, says, so is he blaming his past life on the devil? The devil they suffer off. I think there are more hypocrite Christians in Ghana than Christians who are actually trying to live Christ-like lives. Now, Rich Lips comes again to say, I have a quick question. Why are bigger percentage of pastors in Ghana low educated? I'm just asking this question. Well, let's leave that one to the gods. The gods will surely answer this your question at the right time. Thank you so much. Now, let's move on to the big ones. Then we can run away.
Can I answer that one? I don't think so. I don't think the pastors in Ghana, majority of them are low educated. No, the low educated one are the loudest. But we have a lot of Roman priests in this country and other churches, apart from the low educated.
And even other charismatic churches.
I mean, all the Methodist churches, Pentecost, and all that.
I think
they are not low, so they are loud.
Yeah, so
that one I will give it to them.
Those are the people he
has heard of.
Like, yes, but in his question, he is trying to say that they are more of them are low educated. That's why I'm giving that.
I think that is the right way. Yeah.
They are the loudest, but they are not more.
All right, guys, thank you so much. Let's move on to do the very final topics. Then we can run away from here to start our Friday, which has been powered by Fidelis Osara to make it a smooth one. Amrado Lyrical Joe. Looks like we have come to the end of the road. And this is what Reggie Zippy was talking about yesterday. That you guys have a way of starting it, but when it comes to how to end it, you guys always don't get it right. And as it stands now, it feels like this is the end of the road for the beef that we were all enjoying and one way or the other getting some entertainment from. So, after the last tracks, and then Anna help me again, the last tracks were what? Lyrical Josephine and Abadiaba Amilaya or Amelia or whatever you want to call it. These were the last tracks. And as it stands now, nothing has been released. They have not said officially that they have put down their guns. Nothing of that sort has been said so far. Now, the story is that Lyrical Joe has been granting some interviews. He has been talking, and we have some excerpts of some videos that we are going to play to you to watch. Now, when we come back, we listen to what he said. Then we'll also be looking at other things that some people are saying on the Lyrical Joe Amrado beef. Watch this. When I come back, we will sure be talking.
Amrado and his tune said, you feel you have fans, but you have no fans. Do you have fans?
Me? I don't have fans. He also doesn't have fans. You know, any fans. The people that are supposed to say they have fans in Ghana, we know them. You understand? We are at this point we are all building. If you say I don't have numbers, even me that I am the most reacted to artist on YouTube from Ghana at this moment. I will not go online to say I have fans because I don't see that as an achievement yet. You understand? So if he says he has numbers, I don't know what numbers it is, but for all I know, me and him, we don't have numbers.
I see.
2 months later, which on my birthday,
on your birthday,
to drop.
You feel like you be calculated attempt to ruin your birthday? Or something?
Yeah, to ruin me.
Okay. So as for this, who said as you come here can drop your
as I come here come
drop 2 months later and not drop
2 months later, which on my birthday,
on your birthday
to drop.
You feel like you be calculated attempt to ruin your birthday? Or
something? To ruin the 5th August release. That be just
okay. So it wasn't even about your birthday. It was about like the 5th August.
Because if on my birthday I really know they do anything, okay. I really know they promote anything. When you drop this in your fine, I'll be down there. We go feed one. Okay. We go make each other famous on that particular day. Okay. But it was purposely for the song at the drop on my birthday, and he mentioned I'm on a couple of in these songs to me. Say he said that they want mess up the 5th
by paying
the 5th August. No. Actually, you know, pay me because mostly on my birthday, maybe if I don't get cried, Twitter trend #1 for Ghana there. I must say they get them, and nothing changed.
Okay.
I still achieved that. Okay. Nothing changed. So that one they pain me at all. Nah. Okay. And I feel like I understand his play because I feel like we mess up in release.
Okay, so it'd be like tit for tat.
Yeah, tit for tat.
Oh, yeah, okay.
For that one.
So you are not even bothered about
that one. Yeah, I wasn't bothered about it. Okay. So just say as he give me an idea, then I for relax then because that is then I they go takradi. So that be the video where he come out with then they beat me, and they drink the coconut.
Yeah.
On top, they go take credit. So all this while they take credit.
Now come to I said, oh, Sham, you didn't hear this. Yeah. You know this, a chairman heard this about you talk. You mean say you open talk, you know say you dey love fight, right? But you dey love fight, and it's not nice. Like, oh yeah, you go carry Canada, the best rank of one. But anyway, so far, you people have released about, 10 or 9 pieces of work, back to back. This evening, it be like your man they can't release some, but we don't know if you be reply to your own. So far, January, what has happened? And then I'll be to my son. So far, you're generally, and then I'll be to me because there are people out there who say this one will not help the industry, this and that. What can you say about that?
As for rap culture, this thing it be normal. Name some of the biggest rappers we know today. They went at each other nastily. And some of them self-cry. They didn't even do it to test their lyrical prowess or anything like that.
It was just violence
straight. To a point where it even gets physical and things. But I feel like it be something where it's very good for the industry, and once a while, it will happen.
So this is like some once a while thing.
It definitely for happen because rappers go like test them and might.
But it has gotten to a level where as a my personal, the people are moving to parents and for your side, it's very important to ask you this question because there are people that are behind you, are almost supporting They will feel like, oh, like no, this one is personal. Don't go here. Don't go here. Do you feel like first of all, beef? If we have boundaries.
Nah, you don't get boundaries actually.
If I never have
what happens if we say even for my first one way I do, then my people make I come out some shots for inside and their name. So even any bar way I drop that was even like from the first one from the baboon I dropped and everything. I drop way it even they relate to somebody. I make sure say the person self in name no day there.
So then you feel like boundaries day.
It was later part. No, it was media. I was going all out. Then my people was like, no, make sure that you take names out and everything. So I make sure say even if the shot was directed to the person, it wasn't disrespect to the particular person or I didn't mention in him the person or anything like that. That's what I did. But then just for me to see Charlie, then my dead mom, then things all come inside. So I felt like okay, fine. So if the person is taking it this way, then we all will forgo.
Is that why you brought in delay?
But even with that self-cry, I still never talk say I the one have sex with delay or I never put to dirty in name like that or do any of those.
But that statement not come about because
that was that was it for me actually. And all this while self, I honestly don't even switch into third gear yet.
All right, so that was a conversation between Lyrical Joe and Kojo Sheldon on the Breakdown show. And I believe you guys heard exactly what the gentleman is talking about. Now, as I speak to you, my producer tells me Lyrical Joe has released a song some few minutes ago called Obey. And we have not listened to it yet. So we will take our time, finish with the show, go listen to it, and tomorrow, all things being equal, we will sit on it and do our own reviews about the particular song that he has released freshly onto the market. That is what we want you guys to know. Now, I've also seen that some industry people are showing support and biases or favorites in what is happening. Richie, you can be dropping the tweets and posts, so I will be reading them because I don't know how it has been arranged for me to get it. So Nanaba Namwa here, and she says this. Nanaba's okay. You want me to do this first? Okay. Now this one says this Lyrical Joe guy is lethal, and when we say someone is lethal, what it means is that the person is poisonous. That is what it means. And this came from Nanaba Namwa. And of course, Nanaba Namwa will support someone who does it in English. Delay is also here. And Delay says, name one country that measures a person's level of intelligence by how fluent they speak English. And I'm sure you name Ghana. Name one country that measures a person's level of intelligence by how fluent they speak English. And I'm sure you name Ghana. Now let's go on to the next one. If there is any, go get them, aka Adam. He says, if it be hit song, they show talent, then there is no talented artist underground, cause them song no blow yet. or the song No Blow, right? That came from Go Get 'Em, aka Edem. And last Dawn episode music says FCK LJ the rap Wati. Of course, these are people who are also industry people showing what they are observing from online. And CJ Bigaman says, Lyrical Joe, good evening, the beef jollof someday. I won't come studio, come eat some. Okay, this be CJ Bigaman who would want to make sure he pulls his head somewhere to enjoy some hype out of it. So, Amrado posted a flyer called Gina. You can pronounce it as Gina. And when we thought it was going to be another blow to Lyrical Joe, we waited till 6 p.m. this evening and we realized that it is a teaser promoting his album, which says God is never asleep. That is Gina. God is never asleep. That is Gina. So it means that Amrado has at the moment checking out. He has taken out so peacefully. And I hear Lyrical Joe says it is not over until it is over. As we speak, he's hammered him. My producer is listening to it later. When we get a chance, we will also listen to it as well and see how it goes. And Derek, since I started beef you mahada, it's not starting me found mama can sorry to say. So far, we are na adwumani si. Na sene omudi si no eye. Sene omo ending no style no omo famudi ending no eye. Because me sure san Lyrical Joe anfa obey ya we release ya ma. That is a review, like no announcement. Yes. No announcement, yeah.
I always say this, a healthy beat is always good for the industry. Because when I screenshot I find some YouTube channels, you know, the way they are counting numbers, banging in numbers on Facebook. I think it's one, if you try to encourage sad beat, healthy beat, say
healthy what?
Beat. Derek
many feel. Derek many feel. Never beat.
Healthy into a beat.
Professor, I'm gonna remember high. But you're giant beef. Beef.
Healthy beef.
Aye.
Beef, yeah, patch up.
Beef. You try to say encourage it. Beef.
Beef. Major cause. No, you TV slang you hire near break.
To me, encourage healthy beef. And Beboa. I like the comment from Reggie ZP. Solid. This is something you need to encourage. My beef meaning beef is I have grown here you. Strategically, music wise, you have to chip in the business aspect of the music.
Exactly.
Because your creative beef now my man for attention and by so. At the end of the day, we need to make good use of the attention now you get it throughout our beef. That is me ready.
Reggie post to the
wow. Only per kind of time no. When your beef we are committing the ABB. By the time the time we be a sense. Brother, this is the time when our boys are cashing out online. When you look at the numbers they are getting in and day out. So to me continue beefy at least 2 weeks crap on now. Boys be cash out. Bedtime. Because the numbers are going up day in and day out. And this is something your boys keep complaining say musically no women royalties. So si ma mo. They are not CDs in selling, pen drive in selling. Their music is not selling. So if this beef can create attention for people to follow up, why don't you collaborate? Put together an EP. Get attention. Get the numbers online. This is the way to go. My music industry say we are setting beef. We are putting a few minutes. No, when you are talking about showbiz, you think about the business. Because when you do the show, the business is where it's going to put money in your pocket. And this is something that generated the attention of Ghanaians. Not only Ghanaians, people are living outside. So when they come together to put up a show, double EP, together EP, I think say they are going to win the heart of Ghanaians. So this is the right time. They shouldn't make it say they are doing the beef to create hatred among themselves. They should make it say they are doing beef to do business. So many celebrities are commenting. Why are they commenting? Because they find interest in the beef. So why don't you make the beef create money avenue for you? This is the right time. And they need to set up. Both management from both teams need to set up. It's a wake-up call to them. The beef no more yet. Everybody is interested in the beef. So if everybody is interested in the beef, they need to cast out from the beef. I'm advising them. They should go only what CP is trying to put across. Do a combined EP. Everybody, beef I so say, that's a more EP butter. Why never? You all will come in our numbers to come and support. And after the numbers, you can do a collaboration together. Then you put it online. You cast out online. It's this is a wake-up call. Yeah, me pay. Oh yeah, artists now we musical do business part of it. That's why I like Satawale. George Ambo must me really chaff. Monfa for their cash out or obe streaming. Album nanka sound so much. Business wise, my wife in your and you sure I've been watching channel and say Mauska. Online is making money. This is the right time these guys need to cash out, especially Lyrical Joe. Because musically rap is good, but he has been underground for so long. It is when your exposure away, no when your attention way up. This is the right time you need to cash out.
On the Omoha.
Omoha.
Releasing.
Anderson was releasing. Omoha.
At the chance of about Contasso.
On Fantaso. Numbers increasing. I like the way the numbers are flowing. The numbers are going on online. That is the way it's supposed to go. But I mean, at times musicians they need to be business minded. Don't depend on shows. Don't depend on this. At times depend on streams. People are cashing out on YouTube. People are cashing out on Boomplay. People are cashing out on Apple Music. And this is the right time. People are following the beef. So you to do the same. Follow. Strategically. Make money out of it. Beef need the brass and say, it's healthy. And it's helping the industry.
Almost show signs of bias, no, and I say almost show signs of interest in one of the rappers, no. What do you also think about that?
But I mean, rap and any beef in the same or here. Lyrically, I mean. Send the econo. Until Omo will take your size, no. Or be brain, the majority are rooting for Lyrically. Also, CJ Bagger mind, they're not showing now. So bigger mind, they're not showing up. So go studio because. Who's a Lyrical joke? The number more or a poisonous. Will be a poisonous or cow having. Until never know they're better to having. So all of them are going for Lyrical joke. And I think so to
be a really concerned about that thing. I say it looks like bias post NAI because we're only picking the ones going for Lyrical joke. Because something like
I screenshot now you show it.
Yes.
No much on you post. What and Tibras, I mean, no, that to me, we were expecting second beef now, because they say a Lyrical Joe obey. Is he going to respond or is going behind the scene? That is $100 million question. And we are enjoying the beef in a healthy way. It is so oba, me omre me anya jumano. Ni and yes, I know wa mamudia fancy, I'm not lose beef.
Okay, Chemo. Brian, now you also back.
Yeah.
About let me clear some messages before you come through. Okay, so let me read from here. And this one says, Achu Osege says, this LJ current song is mad, obey. And Rich Lip says, thanks for the correction, Team Flex. Paul Adair says, Lyrical Joe is the best. Thomas Afriye says, Rap Einstein, beast. Frederick Apia says, why is Lyrical Joe waiting for Amrado to release before he drop his? He can go ahead and release whether Amrado releases or not. And Chu Osege says, Lyrical Joe just dropped Obey some few minutes ago. Clive C says, good afternoon, guy. Enjoying your show on my way home. Greetings from Texas. And Rich Lip says, they need to beef on stage and cash in before they end it. This beef has been best lyrical beef we have ever had in our industry, period. Now, numero uno says, look at the bias selection of Twitter posts. And he says, so it was only Delay's post that you saw among the many others that are talking about LJ. Now, Funny Bone says, Lyrical Joe is heartless and no go verse for because Beast normally be heartless. And Amrado, me, I blame Lyrical Joe. Drop another one again. Amrado for Obey. Amrado, Mrs. Delay for Obey. Now, Funny Bone says, Lyrical Joe Beast. No one stop to the beat Amrado, the local average rapper. Obey, be real hip hop. Jackie Boateng is back, and she says, good evening, everyone. Rich Lip says they can market and package the beef in a good way that they can tour with it internationally and even cash out big on it. It is part of the industry here. Okay, as you said, we went out of sound some few minutes ago. Okay, we are back. Rich Lip says, strong man has wasted his chance. Obapa J says, Lyrical Joe just threw a challenge. And Jackie Boateng says, Amrado, hands up, hands up, hands up. It says, oh, he already dropped. And Kwesi Fiancé one says, this beef is the top trend now. OIA says, Lyrical Joe just dropped song Obey. And Kojo Force in 2 says, Lyrical Joe is too much from Sweden. Okay, Chamo, come through here. I'm saying Lyrical Joe, I'm on for yeah,
so before that, I agree with the person who said that the post that we put up was just a biased post because we selected the ones favoring LJ. Okay. And it's true because the producer is obviously going for LJ. So I'm not surprised that he picked this kind of post.
But earlier, I also read some from Hammer.
Yeah.
So I'm shocked that I did not see them as well.
Yeah. So yeah. So obviously the guy made a good observation, but we will just leave it at that. I think I mean we have said a lot about this thing already, and LJ, this is good for him, and Amrado, I think he didn't listen to our advice at some point that we said that after. For me, I said after the first one.
Chibom.
Yes, and then
he should have ended it.
Yes. Just stay there, but so for the business part of it, I think he will not lose. He will also make good money from it. But for the bragging right, I think he's losing it. I mean, even if we go by this bias post that we has, and then yes, he's losing it. And besides that, we also did our own poll. It's about a whole day now, 24 hours, and LJ is also reigning there.
Oh, so, I see.
Yes, I gave something to Richie. Richie, if you have it, you can show it to our audience. We had about 1,500 voters.
Wow.
Yes,
that's beautiful.
Yeah. And then LJ was leading with 57%, and then 30. I think 37 for. Amrado, and then the 7% says So 7% for none of the above. Amrado 36%, and then Lyrical Joe 57%. So Lyrical Joe is leading there too. I mean, I think he has done well, and he's taking his chances very well.
Yeah.
When it comes to this beef and the way he's doing his thing, he's doing this alongside even interviews, still getting more attention and all that. I think is the best strategy that he should using. I think this is good for him, but I will also advise him that apart from what is happening, if he has anything at all, like now that is ending, like Amrado is giving more
Amrado has taken out.
Yes, giving an album and all that. I mean, it's time for him to also drop something if he has something there already. If not, he should be preparing for it. And it's good that he will still release something for Amrado whilst he prepare for something that we will call commercial song in our context. I think that will help him more than just the beef. The beef, because if he has chicken out like Amrado, as we put it, and then you are still doing it, it will get to a point people will say, why you be a trasso? So at that point, you should be dropping your main project, like your commercial song as we call them, so that you still get an attention, or at least now you have the audience of the viewers, the listeners, everyone is now listening to you. So you should also be dropping your songs and see where it will take you. So I wish them all the best, and I think this is good for the industry. I mean, we've been talking, and all the internet numbers for some reason they are going up. All the numbers about their beefs, even the discussions and everything, all of them are going up.
That's
so,
true.
Yeah, so it's good for the industry. I try to estimate what they will be making, and I encountered some difficulty, so we will still do it anyway.
You still do it, okay.
Yes, we will still do it, just that we have to make certain assumptions and all that. So
of course, every research has a level. Every research has a level of assumptions.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have to be clear of them and also explain those assumptions that we are making and why we are making them. Okay. That's why it has delayed a bit, but I think our audience will enjoy that one too.
Yeah, we're waiting for Monday. Monday will be fine. We can get that. Yes, Nana Regan will speak finally on this before we run away.
Okay, so I don't agree with anybody that will say the beef is ending. Beef doesn't end, especially in the rap culture. In the sense that, yes, you get two people coming at each other like in a bout, like we are saying, but you see that subsequently in their releases, you'll be throwing shots at you, because this is going to be there forever. Don't forget, the beef is going to it is going to go into every discussions about Lyrical, Joe, Amrado, and all, in fact, including their album rating, single releases, whether it is a shot at Amrado or Lyrical Joe, you'll be looking at your streaming. It is going to be with them forever, with like Omokari and Nini, just as up till now, people still do Shataban against Schoolboy, and we'll be looking at what is going on. Okay, we are and I will crowd here and I want to meet those conversations. We are going to have it for the rest of our lives, as long as they are going to remain musicians. So the beef between Amrado and Lyrical Joe, it is never over. Don't be happy-headed and say because okay they are not releasing the diss songs again. Yes, now they might halt the diss song. For me, I think it's a smart thing for every artist in recent time to do. When you have the attention, in fact, it is a fire for you. It is like you have prepared the fire for it, put food on it, let it cook and eat. It's as simple as, in fact, me, when people even do beef and they don't even take advantage of the attention they have, me, I turn back to insult them out, because it doesn't make sense. If you are doing beef, you have everybody, because in recent times we have Buga trending, we have trending, we have everybody, like we have huge songs, a lot of things to turn our attention to, or our eyes to, and you've been able to, gather all these eyes to yourself, and you are just still there. You are to be releasing album, fan you drop something. Yes, you can still be throwing the shots, but if you don't make anything meaningful, you will lose. And that's loose on the ABN your fans now, and I said the rap music consumers in the Bekachero and over to or with him. Because your streams and the things, so better to with them, because your streams at the end of the day, the endorsement deals you'll be getting out of, because when we release the album B, it has been successful. Say Edisicana brother Lyrical Joe Amrado is losing. The Brown Amrado Lyrical Joe is losing, and that conversation, it is going to be there forever. Let nobody lie you. In fact, a time will come, we will be comparing their endorsement deals. A time is coming, we will be comparing the awards. A time is coming, we will be, because hey, Amrado to me, Lyrical Joe, platinum, RI, platinum, then Amrado to me, or a local champion. Musa. It is it's a tag on them forever. Beef in the sanity, once you enter into it, I bet part of you. So that it has ended. No, yeah. I mean the bout of direct diss songs. No, you bet me.
Ring mono
na ya and the bet say a Jumanimu business and the conversations, the kind of ratings you'll be using the two to do it. The one Becca say it has ended, but then you don't know what you are saying. Then you don't even understand the beef culture or anything because it is going to translate into a lot of things. And they it's up a mamra don't koto Lamborghini no Becca chance and then you matter Lamborghini and I say if people will not turn on Lyrical, they will turn on you. They will turn on you. So it is part of them. Everything that they will do from today. In fact, I'm not the Gina album your baby release. And Koya people will call in the Lyrical Joe and make Lyrical Joe feel comfortable with Amrado. They will brag with it. Say Lyrical Joe will release commercial song name Koya. They will refer him to Amrado song there. Yan told him 30 seconds. Crash so now to make up on your 30 seconds commercial song man microphone fansa and I say microphone yem bon de bien people are going to have that conversation. And then they said, don't you talk about Strongman and Amrado's beef?
Yeah.
We talk about it.
Yeah.
So beef with the endless. We can we can say yes right now no ring in the moon punch you know. Amrado apple say hot because he's being smart. I don't see it to be so we're checking out. I think he was in his understandings that be in his understanding as maybe a smart artist. He's just trying to build the numbers now when and we're getting attention on to put in the general album and then see how maybe the album will, what the album can do or make for him, which is smart of everybody to do. Because then they say your attention be the Juma Chicago you bottom. So if we are in that era and you are doing something, and that is where I even want to I don't entirely agree with Edem post, even though you know Tom post now I don't even want to talk about it because, Edem post now and he say if you talk about nobody is saying that talent is not good. Nobody is saying that, but at the end of the day, if your talent can't give you anything, then it's an error. Why it says Bible monk of why mom talent to be in the akoshe from obi so ayi ni dia bibi a achieve bibi sa ne pan e be bona ba so a chen wa wo talent no ntimi afanya hwe eti talent dey yes e bi betimi awo underground e betimi krapa basa dey ni ana nkofo bi man nkofo bi more opportunities etimi a wo timi say ni pay water ba no ani attitude bi e dragging no e fi ne way of achieving success. A lot of them say na say na can Kiss Daniel attitude no so ka say say baby a wa afra kodu na or you obi na bia fa bi na opege bi anka obi be fi no ko bi enfi no you be killing yourself like that. And yes the talent there nobody is saying Lyrical doesn't have talent, nobody is saying. I think those conversations, you know, all people are saying is that if you also have the talent, then you should be doing something. You should be like, and you can say, I was said, translate it into your music business, the career life of you know. I was saying to me, oh, release and you the achieve why I say, then we are having that conversation. So that it doesn't mean say who need talent, like who talent, and then the chest say no. The way he was putting the post. So I say honor them so talent. Yeah. But you better me not compare artists they are doing better than him in terms of music business. What you say? Onosu is doing better than somebody. It doesn't mean that somebody doesn't have
cause an idea where DJ Katana. Yeah, go. Idea how you graduate to Bekasa. In your idea way.
It doesn't mean say Ebia Nipana Edem so etimi achieve BB in the music space at China also doesn't have that. That's not the point.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yes, we will still talk about talent and also one and what if you are not being able to achieve anything meaningful. Now you say, okay, more talent now in the next 5-10 years. They've not been able to achieve anything for themselves. I mean, what conversation are we going to have? We all want to see these people say, okay, yes, you have the talent. If we are supporting you, then you should also be filling the Madison Square. You should also be having your songs everywhere. Also, when you're platinum, if you India, at least a bragging rights amount of fans. Also, when you're RIAA, gold platinum, when you're two times plus then we are going. Oh, that's then now you're going.
Okay.
What I say?
Yeah, that point.
The bounce in it.
Yeah, that point. I'm up for it. Oh yeah, kada mo 50 minutes. Oh yeah, kada sa 50 minutes.
Na go to ya to mama.
I get what best no be. Okay.
Then me this say I mean they say Lyrical Joe is still releasing shots at Amrado because the position was to see that is what he want. Necessary to see. That is the smartest thing to do. Keep throwing the shots. Who we have. So they are on releasing project. They are about your interviews.
Yeah.
It's awareness creation. Now everybody is going to get to know you.
I'm sure next week I'll try to get him here as well.
You understand? Yeah. So it is good. On the position of Jan the sound of baby Amrado Sujan the bet media and so be releasing the album. And cost our age. So that's the best.
All right. Derek, we are closing. We are close. So that I can go and continue. Any mobile. Felix Abibio says the obey from LJ is crazy. Kobe Sheriff say, hey, LJ again. I hear Charlie, the punches in LJ's obey is crazy. We're also going to listen to it tomorrow. I'll surely give you guys some review on that tomorrow, so wait for it. Kobe Sheriff says, LJ will be releasing a single tomorrow. Ghost of Gold says, Chemo, it is out already. And Abubakari Sadiq Ibrahim says, Obey is out, LJ be the beast. Achu Osege says, we are out. Obey by AJ has dropped something new. Now, Millie Boy J says, LJ will take GH far, Mr. Sammy. And Hansel Harrison says, LJ to the world. Achu Osege says, thanks to every single Ghanaian for projecting LJ. Rich Lip says, it is not just a beef between Lyrical Joe and Amrado, but also a beef between VGMA Awards and 3 Music Awards ratings. Yeah, someone actually told me this, that he would want me to do an editorial about 3 Music Awards and VGMA in relation to Amrado and Lyrical Joe, and I got his point. I'll surely treat it tomorrow when I get a time. I will do that. And Achu Osege says, I swear, 3 Music and VGMA. Felix Abibio says, Nana, just understand Amrado has lost the battle. His gunpowder is finished. Okay. Kojo Force in 2 says, great discussion from you, Mr. Sammy, and your guys. Keep up the excellent work. This is K from Sweden. Big ups to you, K in Sweden. Now, Boama Edward says, Amrado is serious. Now, OIA says, if this guy, LJ, really going to have a little support from the industry like they have given to others, I swear, this guy is going to blow in the next few years coming. Divine Success says, LJ more fire. Kevin Amponsa says, they are all good. Well, they are all good, and it is indeed. They are all good. All these guys are wonderful, and I want to believe it is like that. I think we have projected them enough. Even if Amrado wants to go out of it, he's done enough. Just that he should let the outgoing be a little dramatic and come with some style. That's what I think. Yeah. He should let the outgoing be a little dramatic. Maybe drop one statement that shows that you are done. But you just put out Gina and we come back and it is album teaser just like that. Slow for me. Slow for me. Like, go out. But let the going out be stylish. Let it be dramatic. Like, Timmy Buko, make up Mesamba. It's okay. They most say, oh, Kwaba. As a coming of Jesus Christ, nego to train. 10 years, we are waiting for you.
Oh, Terminator.
Aha, I'll be back. Yeah, but of course, I need who she's Anna. Nice stuff.
Richie, show for the last time now.
The rating. Okay.
You don't have it. It's on the group page. So.
Okay, maybe because of time. We can only end it here, and I want to end by saying thank you to Frederick Apia in France for making this happen for us. He wanted us to do live today, so he decided to support us with some euros. He gave us some 50 euros. Says, I'm sponsoring today's live show, and it has really been good. The internet served us right. It did not disappoint or it did not fail us. The show has come to a successful end. And also to our Nigerian friend and brother, Fidelis Osara, who says we have been working hard throughout the week, Monday to Friday. It is Friday, so he wants guys to go sit somewhere and relax the brain so we can come again on Monday with some extra fire. I want to also say thanks to Intim Dodu Solomon. He has also been punctual throughout the week, going up and down, but still we get time to come here. Derek Money, thank you so much for coming here. Busy schedule, man is even going off, but still we have to make sure we close the show so he can go and stretch well. Nana Regan, he has also been here up and down, but still he was here for us to do throughout the week. It has been great. To the producers, everybody has been on duty, back and forth like that, still energetic, delivering to you guys, and you guys also getting some entertainment from us. God bless you. Digital Rasta Camera, Richie Flex Editor Director, Emmanuel Forwila PG Producer, Gideon Dylan Tessin, our Creative Director. I am Sammy Flex. I am going to be your chairman anytime we sit like this to have conversations. God bless you so much for being a part of us throughout the week, and to those who have given us, may God replace you in 1,000 folds whatever you are doing. My name is Sammy Flex. See you tomorrow, and let's do some more. We're out of here.